Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, last month when I was in Las Vegas, I did the story of these two gentlemen up here, with these two kids. This is 18-year-old Jesus Ayala, and the other boy is Zamir Keys. He's 16 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the kids that, if you, in case you haven't heard, they've been running around stealing cars. They stole multiple cars, went on a little spree, whatever you want to call it. Stole, I think, 3 cars, went all over, ran people over with the cars like they was playing GTA, resulting in the death of one person and somebody else in a separate occasion seriously injured. These guys have been caught. These guys were in court a couple of days ago. And what's messed up is how they acted. You could see the childness in them and the immaturity for them to be one, an 18-year-old kid, just turned 18, and the other one being 16 years old. I want to play you this video, get you guys caught up to what happened the other day. And whatever these kids get, they get. These are wild, wild children. See for yourself.
Good evening and thanks for joining us live at 5. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. A trial date has been set for the 2 teens accused in a crime spree that included what police say was the intentional hit-and-run killing of a retired police chief officer, Andreas Probst.
In court today, the teen suspects did not show any concern. Our Jaewon Jung was there in the courtroom and also spoke to the family of Probst after the proceedings.
The family of Andreas Probst says the behavior of the 2 murder suspects makes them angry. Despite the serious felony charges each are facing, the pair were all smiles in court Tuesday. Sitting 4 seats apart from each other in district court Tuesday to set a trial date, 18-year-old Jesus Ayala and 16-year-old Jamir Keys were seen giggling, conversing, covering their faces from media, and flipping off the Probst family.
How can you sit there after taking a man's life and act like such an entitled
It's a scene that made the family of retired police chief Andreas Probst livid. His daughter Taylor shocked by the callous conduct.
They really have no remorse that this is just a game to them.
Metro police say Ayala was the driver and Keys the passenger in an intentional hit and run that killed Probst on August 14th. Probst was cycling in a bike lane north on Tenaya Way near Centennial Parkway in the Northwest Valley when he was mowed down.
It's not that serious.
Video from grand jury evidence released Monday shows Ayala joking around with an officer in the back of a police car following his arrest.
On the news last night, I once again saw a brand new piece of video that I've never seen before.
Ayala's public defender, David Westbrook, argued in court he saw the body cam footage on our channel for the first time.
I don't know if I need a press pass to get discovery, but I would certainly like to get some discovery in this case before the media gets it.
However, the evidence was not obtained through prosecutors, but through a public records request.
My understanding is that it was a grand jury exhibit which the defense has access to.
Judge Jacqueline Bluth acknowledged media is allowed access to grand jury exhibits. Still, Westbrook told the judge he's concerned about finding fair jurors in the case because of the media attention. The family of Probst telling reporters it's ironic Ayala's attorney is worried about media attention when police say the duo posted what became a viral video of the crime.
It was your people who put it in the media first.
Your clients
Your
did that.
clients are the ones that put that on social media.
Wife Crystal Probst wears her husband's shattered Apple Watch, which first alerted authorities of the tragedy.
It reminds me he's here with me in the courthouse.
Trial is scheduled almost a year from now on September 16th, 2024. At the Regional Justice Center, I'm Jaewon Jung.
You guys, I did this story already and it pissed me off, and I talked about it in that other video I did, which I'll leave it in the pop-ups at the end. But just the way they displayed themselves in court was appalling. They're laughing, looking right at them people whose husband and father they killed, and laughing, looking at the camera, the closed circuit camera, whatever it was, the court cam, hiding his face, giving them the finger, trying to make his friend laugh. You don't give a F about nothing, huh? If you notice, I mean, sometimes, guys, when I do these type of stories, man, it's like it's getting worse and worse with what people are doing. 20 years ago, you would have never conceived or believed that somebody told you this happened in court. Think about it. The family structure is crumbling. If somebody told you, yeah, there were some kids that ran people over indiscriminately, laughed about it, drove up and down the street, stole cars, broken cars, stole cars, all this in one day. Then when they went to jail, none of them was sad, none of them was scared. In fact, they was happy to be there. Like nothing was gonna happen. Did you hear Mr. Ayala in the cop car? It's not that serious, bro. That right there lets me know that when they watch these video games, there's a lot of kids out here that don't know the consequences of reality and the fun of playing a bad guy on a video game or seeing it in the movies. Something is missing in the minds of young people that controls them, that can give them self-control. For real. I mean, you can blame parenting, which I think is a big part of it. And I'm not saying sometimes you can have good parents, but the temptation is so strong out here that you working a 9 to 5 or whatever, really don't have the time to implement into your child. This dude right here, Joseph Ayala, he the one I don't care for neither one, but he the one I really, really have a problem with. 18 years old. Got this 16-year-old boy running with him. You know he was in charge. He got all that bullshit on his face. You can see in the gang, you got the 3 dots under his eye over here. Don't give a damn about nothing. Everything's funny, no matter how disgusting it is that he did. Everything is funny. Nothing serious. Now I want to tell you something. If this guy has a child like mine, I was locking him up for the rest of his life. I'm going to help him. Because they're going away. All of this stuff that people do like this in court, it all reflects in your sentence. It all reflects in the sentence. He don't even know he getting smoked. And his boy going to get smoked. Because they both got tried as an adult. The woman had the Apple Watch on from her husband who died wearing it. You're sitting in here with the memory of your dead husband, something that they took off his body, seeking justice, only to get laughed in the face by the perpetrators that did this crime. And all they can do is say, hey, go to the back. We're sorry. We'll get them. Go to the back. That don't make nobody feel good here. It don't. And no matter what kind of justice is served, she'll always have that memory in her head. And I'm going to tell you guys something. People always talk about racism, and I'm going to see if I can say this where you understand it. People always talk about racism, right? And I tell you, pain and all this other stuff is universal, so is suffering. But what's not, something you can't forget about is the color of the person that did something to you. And the reason why I say that is this. You see a lot of stories where people stay to themselves and people of other colors or nationalities bother them. Do you think that doesn't have a negative impact on their mind? I came out of the supermarket and a lady jumped and locked her door. I didn't get offended because I don't understand what caused her to jump like that. Normal people are like, oh, I'm black. She jumped. Hear me where I'm going with this. When I got up to the car and I looked at the lady, she seen me and I just waved at her and was getting in the car. Lady wound the window down. You know what this woman said to me? She said, I'm so sorry. She said, I didn't mean anything by that. She said I was robbed in this very parking lot and hit in the face with a gun for $2. So I don't, when I see anybody coming near me, I lock the door. Fair enough. You never know what people go through. But the bottom line is this leaves a bad taste in this person's mouth. You can say that you don't care about anything, about color or anything like that with people, but I want you to understand something. If I commit a crime to somebody else that doesn't look like me, I'm a reflection of everybody that comes after me that this person interacts with, whether it's positive or negative. It is. And I'm not just saying this for black folk. I'm saying this for white folk, Chinese folk, Hispanic folk, all folk. I don't deal with the dividing of race, but I do believe that people represent those that look like them. Sometimes they leave a bad taste in somebody's mouth. Like me, I was jumped and robbed by Hispanic dudes one time. And for the longest time, I had a problem to where I was like, yo, if anybody Hispanic come to me and try to rob me again, nah, I ain't going for it. You see what I'm saying? It's just craziness out here. You ran over a man that didn't do anything to you, and they mowed him down, ran up on, he didn't even see it coming. And I'm gonna tell you something, out there in Vegas, it ain't no grass out there. It's nothing but stone, red stone, and concrete, and asphalt. It's hot out there, y'all. People out there tell you, it's hot out there. That ground, you could die just laying on it, let alone having to suffer and lay on it. What these kids did, regardless if they knew what they was doing or not, need to be punished to the full extent of the law. I would shoot for Capital One or the death penalty or whatever, especially for the Ayala dude, because he's an idiot. He's a douchebag. Everything funny. Not that serious, bro. That's what he said. How much you gonna get 30 or 40 years? That's not enough. That's not enough. This man didn't get 30 or 40 seconds before he could get out the way. He had a wife and a daughter. He was out there doing fitness, working out so he could extend his life on the planet, only to have it cut short by some mongrel assholes such as these. These dudes gonna get smoked in court. Both of them have extended criminal past. Ayala got criminal past of having domestic violence on his own people in the house like a family member. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. All of us are representational more than just ourselves. We represent other people that we don't know that look like us. I'm just saying. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.